大家好，翻嚟 2K， 咁啊好耐冇出 2K 片，因為近排先考完試啊，大家知我有玩咗嘅 Far Cry 所以就少出咗 2K 片。咁我哋今日打邊度好咧？咁大家見到之前我哋嗰啲勝率啦，其實都唔差嘅。咁啊我哋今日打我而家帝王，英國。總之呢一隊咧，呢一隊相當之唔錯啊！真係我覺得佢嘅表現係Rudy Gay Demarcus 係咪 Demarcus Cousins？ 總之Cousins啦，Cousins哥啊咁啊，佢啲表現真係好突出啊！特別係Cousins對呢個嘅我哋嗰隊嘅 Anthony Davis 咧，咁啊兩個大前鋒亦都或者叫中鋒啦，都即係相當之出眾嗰啲表現。基本上場場都差唔多 double 或者 triple double， 即係離晒譜。因為 Davis 更加誇張啦。咁啊，我覺得近排令到我最吸引到我睇嘅比賽就係馬刺嘅比賽。咁如果大家知馬刺嘅比賽近嗰幾場佢就好似嘅。
Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to Phoenix.
You know, on an ordinary night, I think they would have come out on top in that game. That's how well they played, but they just happened to run into a club that was playing at the top of its game.
And Steve, I think they get the win if that game had been at home instead of on the road.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Collison is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Gay in at the small forward position. On defense, the Kings. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, this contest didn't go well for them last time out. They played a very undisciplined game, got into foul trouble, and wound up not having the unit they would have liked to have on the floor down the stretch.
Ashik, no good.
Omer Ashik is a great defensive presence, but his offensive game still a little raw. Has a way to go there. He's limited mostly to finishes right at the rim, and for his role as limited as it is, I think he turns it over too much.
Now here's Gay. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
I thought his rebounding was impressive as well. As he made some big boards, really helped out on the glass, helped his team out big time.
Here's Clutch. Davis with a screen on Gay. Clutch the best to Davis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. And for Ashik, talking about developing his touch in his hands, is that something, Steve, the big man can really develop at this point in their career?
Oh, sure, no problem. I mean, most of it is mental, Kevin. I think you improve naturally with all the practice that you take and you know, in terms of your shooting, your repetition. But a lot of it is mental, and if you can get past that mental block, yeah, sure, a big guy can become a much better shooter.
Gay can't get it to go.
Nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And the Kings making a change here. Hollins is checked in. Now here is Davis. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Pass to Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the Pelicans miss again. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A drive by Collison. A baseline J. Here's Landry. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Landry's got his first points in this one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Clutch. Here's Holiday, and count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
And since the new ownership group took over, the Kings have been one of the most proactive teams in the league, looking for trades and trying to reshape the roster.
Well, they're looking to make moves to climb out of the cellar in Western Conference. Highly motivated. Really looking to shake things up. They traded for upside acquiring Derek Williams and Rudy Gay, adding some athleticism and scoring ability.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
McLemore dishes to Collison. Gay against Evans. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. It really helps him defensively. Both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Oh, good from Clutch. The Kings trail by 6. The drive by Collison. Gay outside. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, Steve, he can play small ball 4 in a pinch.
Yeah, and it also enables him to get that jump shot off of pretty much anybody. So if he's spaced and he's playing at a 4 and he can get that jumper off, now he's got the ability to drive past you because the floor is opened up. So very interesting when he's placed at that 4 position.
And so here's Sacramento, trailing here by 8. Holiday against Collison. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive on the bounce. But we really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over the top. I'd rather he have a wide open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
Thanks again, Doris. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Gay.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Making some changes here. Lippy's checked in for Davis. Gordon comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Stauskas is jumping for Sacramento. Ray McCallum comes in for Darren Collison.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Here's Sessions. Stauskas kicks to Evans. Hollins passes to McCallum. Evans dishes to Sessions. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Evans kicks to Stauskas. Goes up again, and that one's good. Here's Gordon, averaging 10 points per contest. Out to the right wing. Here's Clutch. Kicks it to Rivers. There's the pick. Here's Clutch. And the Pelicans miss again. McCallum, the pass to Stauskas. Evans, right side. All sorts of time. And the release was before the buzzer. But swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Carl Landry's checked in for Evans. Gay comes in for Stauskas. McLemore's checked in for Sessions. And it's Collison in for Ray McCallum. Clutch in a 2. Davis and Ashik control the paint. Tyreke Evans out there with Holiday. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Collison. 17 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
New Orleans in the lead.
Darren Collison, a.k.a. DC, is more of a scoring point guard than a pure passing point guard. But You know, it's interesting. His best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
The King shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
咁其實嗰3分有一個其實都遺忘咗佢好恐怖嘅3分射手就係
Cousins with a screen on Howard. A drive by Collison.
Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands.
應該係英隊嘅，佢嘅3分係其實命中率係相當之高嘅隊友咯，好似
And the Kings making a change here.
係勁恐
Collins
怖咯，
is
即
checked in.
係
He's always been
等於你
extremely reliable at the line.
射10
Today's
球入
been no different.
佢射2球有1球咁樣，
There's the pass to
好
Clutch.
高。
Evans against Gay. Evans goes in. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc.
對唔住啊！
Count that
哇！
one.
你入咗啊，但係
And the Pelicans lead by 4. And Collison loves to use his quickness at both ends. Transition Clark, and defensively, he'll hound you for the full 94 feet.
或者突
Well,
破者
again,
分
we've
到
talked about
喎。
this before, Kevin. You've got to play to your strengths. He's a little undersized, but as they say, speed kills, and he looks to make the most of his speed.
阿士，
Here's Hushik. Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy.
Wait,
Really
go back.
working hard on the board.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Clutch. 26 points for him last game against Houston. Sacramento grabs the miss.
可惜我上籃嘅真
There's
係
21 seconds left now here in the second. Here's McLemore, and that one's good. McLemore's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
俾 Kyrie
The Pelicans shooting 36% in the second quarter. They
Kyrie
really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here.
我快近下你先，嚟啦我哋，嚟啦，
Here's Clutch. 9 points in the game so far. Puts up a 3.
哎呀，太夾硬啲。
Yes, guys, I'm here.
咁我而家暫時去領先咧，仲係。
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember.
呢兩個星期都有比賽嘅
Game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
How about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 11 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. McLemore is out there with Collison, and it's Gay in at the 3. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. Clutch, in their last time out against the Rockets, got the job done. He ended with 26 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. A truly dominating game from him, and what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that talk was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Let's just say he was really good.
And it's Evans missing. The Kings trail by 4.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise. The new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward. Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy shoot, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right, a smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
Oh no!
Reggie
Oh
Evans is checked in for the Kings.
no!
Last season, the Kings inking DeMarcus Cousins to a big 4-year contract extension, and he rewarded them with the best season of his young NBA career, setting career highs pretty much across the board.
Now here's McLemore, averaging 10 points per contest. The drive rejection
差咗好
by
多嘅
Evans.
分喺個飛波嗰度，所以其實輸都係
Holiday
因為
against Collison.
可以係咁樣解決嘅。
Ashik, the pass to Clutch.
好，喺度。
The kick out to Holiday. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got 8 points.
You know, in the past with Cousins, I think he had tended to fall in love with the perimeter jump shot. And he's got a good one. He can make it. But, you know, when you look at his size and strength, it's hard not to think that he should be taking advantage of that closer to the rim and putting more pressure on defenses as a result. I think last season he did commit to attacking inside the paint. And we saw the results. They were pretty good.
Now here is Davis. After the miss from Clutch.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Cousins dishes to Collison. Back to Cousins. Outside Collison.
Oh, 攋嘢，
He feeds it to Evans.
哇
And Davis sends it back. Evans kicks to Collison. Gay drives in. Misses from close range.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be.
其實
He
我
was so
空咗㗎
powerful
啦
in the lane.
其實我空咗㗎啦
And Steve, it's pretty clear that DeMarcus Cousins has solidified his place as the Kings franchise.
Yeah, the future's bright. I mean, last season he was a contender for the most improved player in the All-Star game. I mean, if he can continue to produce and help the Kings become a winner, then the accolades will follow.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Withy's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Davis. Gordon's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Kings, Stauskas is checked in
Yeah,
for
喂
Gay.
baby 你唔射嘅，黐線
subbed in
㗎，
for Darren
係咪
Collison.
傻㗎？
Sessions passes to McCallum.
邊有人咁樣唔射㗎？
The
空
drive
㗎
by
大佬你
Cousins.，
我傳得咁靚
And
仲要
McCallum
一個
kicks
後
to
手，
Stauskas. He dishes it to Sessions. Pass to Stauskas. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions.
隊友嘅問題。
Stauskas has got his
有
third
啲嚟太
basket of
補
the night
啊，
right
空
there.
曬都唔入，咪空曬都唔
Pelicans
射
leading
嘛，
by
唔
4.
入都算。
They set the pick. Rivers passes to Clutch. From 15 feet away, and that one's good. Clutch has
真係
got
唔入
11
都算，
points.
你射咗佢大佬啊，空
Looking at the
㗎。
last game for the New Orleans Pelicans,
射
it
咗
was
空
a
人
win
射
against
咩啊？
Houston.
叫你係男仔
So
啊，唔
often in
係
the
射
NBA we
手
talk
啊，
about
入
how
唔到射
you
大佬
can
啊。
earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
The Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league, they're trying to
喂
build
喂
through the
喂，
draft, but with mixed
黐
results
線
over the last
咁樣
couple
都
of
攞得出嚟
seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's
唉，
truly
你真係揾嘢。
distinguished himself as a significant building block.
So it's Sacramento now, after the miss from Clutch.
唔使乜都咁長。
And here's Sessions. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Stauskas' shot is
隊友
off.
I
嘅
thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
To the
入邊
paint. Here's Withy.
耶！喂，
McCallum with the
黐
rebound.
線，
McCallum's got 4 rebounds now
係咪
tonight.
傻㗎？呢一隊隊友
He kicks it to
係咪
Sessions.
我係咪教轉走晒啲隊友啊？阿士呢個假係嘛？
30
Yeah,
seconds
McCarthy.
left in the third. The dish to
真係
Cousins.
傻啊！點解可以咁都炒？
18 feet out.
我攞得
Off
咁
the
辛
left
苦
rim
㗎
and
啦，
out.
有冇同我即係炒咗？
New Orleans leading by 6.
我控制，嚟啊 ！River 啊
Oh, here's Rivers.
走。
Right now averaging 7 points a game.
有黐嘅，嚟啊！
Here's Clutch. The 3.
入啊！耶
Sure did.
baby！
Right on cue.
Yes.
Man, was that major
Yes.
drama. He loved
嬲啊
those
真係，
situations.
嬲你哋
Well,
啲
that
火都
was
嚟，
big time. Knew exactly.
搞到着晒火真係。
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Kings, McLemore has come in for McCallum. And it's Collison in for Sessions. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Ashik in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Evans dishes to Ashik. 6 to shoot. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
You know, next time he has that much space, park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Clutch, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Guarded by McLemore. Evans kicks to Davis. Here's Clutch. Shoots off the screen, and that's good for 2. Clutch has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And the foul called on Marcus Cousins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Holiday, the pass to Clutch. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time. The Kings trail by 11. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Gay sets the pick for Collison. From the baseline. Another miss by Gay.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Holiday, the pass to Clutch. Sacramento take possession. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Collison dishes to McLemore. Passes it to Cousins. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Inside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Clutch. The feed to Davis. Darren Collison pulls it in. Dishes it to McLemore. Outside Landry. Feeds it to McLemore. Pass to Cousins. Takes it from 10. That drops. Cousins has got it back down to single digits for Sacramento. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Count that one. 18 points for Clutch.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Gay kicks to Landry from 13, and that one's good.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Holiday, the pass to Clutch. Kicks it to Davis. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Landry. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Darren Collison.
Looking at the game for Drew Holiday, he's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
When you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing, and that's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport much more likely to watch it as an adult. And basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college.
Now here's McLemore outside. Shot is off, and New Orleans will go the other way with it.
So it looks like just playing the last bit of this game out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop.
Yes, baby!
Fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
With the win tonight, they go up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a slight edge with one game still left to play this year against the Kings.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Clutch. You know, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
The growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now, it's $4.5 billion to the B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. The players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and the league.
The pass to Evans. Here's Clutch. High post try. Off the mark. So he's...
有人訪問我嘅，切，我最勁啦，定係次都唔訪問我，搞到唔開心添。因為近排 NBA 就係咯，頭先講嘅都係萬事有慘啦，俾人咁樣打3個 OT 都未贏到一場比賽。唉，不過，我哋嚟到屋企咯喎，家中。幾唔錯喎個 partition。
Hope you're watching game film on that thing.
Huh? Why? Something wrong?
No, everything's fine, but
Hey, spill it, Windbag. Whenever you can't speak, I know there's something up.
It's nothing. It's just, you know, well, you know those guys who sell phone accessories at those kiosks in the mall? Bejeweled cases, chargers, headphones, like that?
Yeah?
And my uncle owns a string of those. Long Island, Brooklyn, Trenton. I used to work at them in the summer.
Okay, what they got to do with me?
If you don't sign a bigger contract in the off-season, I'm gonna be working at one of those kiosks. I don't want to work at a kiosk.
But I'm doing alright, right?
Yeah, you're doing fine. I talked to a couple of clubs who might like to sign you. I just think that maybe you could step it up for a bit for the rest of the season. You know, the better you play, the more options you have.
Hey, don't even worry, man. I'm a ball. I got you. Ain't none of us about to work at no kiosk. Kiosk.
我波都努力打波喎，放心啦，我哋會令到 Golden State 會揾我哋簽約㗎，我去做 Golden State 嘅第6人。哈哈，咁我諗呢個真係好多人嘅夢想，就係想成為某一隊嘅我想做某一隊嘅第6人，或者想取代唔知邊個，好多人嘅夢想就係咁啦。唔可以就做唔到啦，即係喺遊戲當中做啦，好明顯啫。好啦，咁我哋今日嚟到呢度差唔多啦，咁希望下次翻嚟再繼續啦。今場嚟到呢度先，再見，拜拜。